Welcome, wonderful people. Ogawike Uzodima Mba Ipob releases list of top politicians and other allegedly working against the release of Mazen Namdekano. And they don't talk say Ogawike Uzodima and Mba. Now one of the top politicians and will be they work against the release of Mazen Namdekano. Okay, welcome back to Talkwave TV channel. We'll bring to you latest news update. We'll be say this channel now where you get the latest news update as they hot. I beg if the first time way to listen to this wonderful channel. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. That one day very important. And so anytime once our news drop, you go be the first to be notified. My people, the indigenous people of Biafra has accused some top politicians, businessmen and traditional rulers from the south of working against the release of its embattled leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The proscribed group claimed in a statement on Monday that the list was uncovered by its intelligence team. The Ipob spokesperson Emma Powerful, who released the list, said the identified person should be responsible if Kanu fails to regain his freedom after the anticipated December 15 ruling of the Supreme Court. Those accused of working against the release of the Ipob leader include the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Oga Nyesom Wike, billionaire businessman Sir Emeka Offor from Anambra State, and governors Francis Nwifuru, Peter Mba, Hope Uzodinma of Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo State, respectively. Other lists said are former governors of Imo State, Senator Rochas Okorocha, oil magnate Otto Eze, and a traditional ruler, H.R. Heads, Cletus Ilomwanya. And the statement alleged that the idea to keep our leader Kanu in detention was brought forward by some people in our land who claim to be millionaires and politicians. On I don't hear this one now. They say these people where they list their name. Now the people where they work against the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. When I not say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu get hearing for with Supreme Court on December 15th where they come so that December 15th don't they reach. And now they don't talk say the proclaimed group don't talk say these people where they don't list their names. So now the people where they work against the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say if to say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu no getting freedom, now they say these people now them get hand for the release where they no release them. So now the people where they go work against his release. And the statement alleged that the idea to keep our leader Kanu in detention was brought forward by some people in our land who claim to be millionaires and politicians. We call on Biafras and particularly Ipob members worldwide to hold persons named responsible should anything outward happen to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and if he is not released on Friday, 15th of December, say that them where they go hold responsible. If to say them no release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that December 15 will be Friday where they come so say them they should hold those people responsible. And those people that they have mentioned their names who sought to be called millionaires and politicians of our state and say I beg them they're responsible if they don't release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And Ogema Powerful further appeal to President Bola Tinubu and the Supreme Court not to accept the push by the identified persons to keep Kanu in prison. Some of these people played active roles in the kidnap and extraordinary detention of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria, and his continual illegal detention we have not forgotten. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government and the Supreme Court Justice of Nigeria must not oblige those pressuring them not to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally on the 15th of December via the Apex Court judgment. The federal government and its Supreme Court of Nigeria cannot ignore the rule of law and consent to the wishes of selfish individuals working for their pocket and who are also against the Nigerian state. They don't talk say make I beg, say make the Supreme Court, make them go rule this thing according to the rule of law and not to the consent of the wishes of the selfish individuals working for their own pocket, and make them not work this thing according to these selfish people where we say they are working against Nigeria and only for their pockets alone. They don't care about any other person, not only for their own benefit. Now waiting them care for. Say I beg go rule of law, the appellate court judgment, I beg make una no listen to these people. Supreme Court, I beg make una no listen to these people and say na their own, they are selfish individuals. They're only working for their pockets and also working against Nigerian state. This group of men are not only acting wickedly against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but are also sabotaging the image of the Nigerian state. They are enemies of Nigerians and enemies of peace. The Ipob movement worldwide calls on the Supreme Court of Nigeria never to succumb to blackmail and intimidation from greedy people and fail to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who had been legally incinerated for over 30 months, the statement added. The Ipob spokesperson added that the group is waiting to see what will be the outcome of the December 15 ruling of the Supreme Court before taking a stand on the government's commitment to the rule of law. Yes, everybody just waiting the Supreme Court to go talk on that particular day before they go talk anything concerning the commitment of the government on the rule of law. They don't want to talk anything bad or good concerning it. They say now that day go call results. Now that day where we go know and get out they talking for our language. Say and so that time when we go know whether our government and them follow, they do anything where people will bribe them now waiting that they do, but they don't want to talk anything concerning that one. And he also added that the Supreme Court, if they fail to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on December 15, Ipob will equally hold the federal government of Nigeria and the Supreme Court justice responsible too. We patiently waiting to see if the Supreme Court justice will be courageous enough to dispense justice. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime known to the law. We are not begging for his release because he never committed any crime and has no charge against him. Ipob has endured enough provocations and persecutions, and we will not endure the oppressions of the Nigeria and its security agencies anymore, he added. And wonderful people, una don't hear that one now. Ipob they mean on this one, no. They very, very mean. No say Ipob no they laugh. As this one now, they say they go court. If they say they not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, say they go hold the federal government and the Supreme Court responsible for not going according to the rule of law, and because they don't check all round justification, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime in any way. He has not been said that the court is stealing or the court is doing anything going against the rule of law. No, and they have also said that he's just asking for his right. Say that one now, where anything where they ask now for his right, say they don't check him for rule of law. What if they ask for him for his right? So he no commit any crime. Even Oga Bruce Finn in talk that one, even tell Supreme Court ahead of time, even before as this December 15 they reach, so in the tell them say abeg go make them no collect bribe from anybody. They should rule this thing accordingly, according to the rule of law. They should do them accordingly, judge the thing responsible. Make them not do any wuru or warawara for that thing. Make them rule them according to the rule of law. And if they go Ipob don't talk say if we say they not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if they do not release him, and that means they go use their hand take stand on the government's commitment to the rule of law, because say make the no come talk now, go be like say they don't use their hand judge. No, they say they no go talk anything until that day come and go, and na that time wey dem go know wetin our government then how they take stand with their commitment in the rule of law. On top that one, Oga Bruce Wayne also talk, abeg Supreme Court do not collect any bribe from anybody concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case not to release him. Wonderful people, you guys have had it all for now. Abeg you go cut am and don't forget to hit that notification button. And don't forget to hit them. You say anytime our news drop, Bagan, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you.